From your left, Chris Silva, Torrin Vaughn, Sam Linares, Coach Tierney. Coach, if you'd open up with a comment on today's game.
It's good to be back out there. That's first things first, and competing at a high level. I certainly was happy to see how we came out of the locker room the first time. Not thrilled how we came out of the locker room the second time, and we got to work on that. We got to work on re-gearing it up. We had a problem with that in our scrimmage last week, and we got to fix that. That's the next step of fixing. When you start a new year, you'll learn about new mistakes. Talent returns, chemistry doesn't, and you got to rebuild chemistry, and you got to find out what the flaws are, and we got to start fixing them. But I'm certainly happy with the all-around effort. I thought the guys that maybe their role on game day wasn't as big, but I thought that they did a great job supporting the guys that were playing a bunch. I'm certainly happy. Division I lacrosse wins, they're hard to come by. So to be 1-0, I'm certainly happy.
Questions?
Coach, we know there was a big decision on who's going to end up starting the goal today, and you ended up going with Chris. What did you think of his performance today?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many saves he had, to be honest with you.
12.
Chris he's been very good. He really has, and we have a goalie problem on this team now. To me, we don't have a problem because we got a lot of great goalies. We got 4 great goalies. The problem is deciding on one. And Ryan Brand tweaked his hamstring, and at that point in time, we still haven't decided on what was going on. These guys were battling back and forth. And, I'm really proud of Chris. I really am. And when I told him that he was the starter, we had a moment together, which was really cool. I'm glad that he responded. I'm not thrilled about some of the rebounds, but when I look back at the film, I'm sure that some of those shots were uncontested shots, and sometimes you can't say them all clean. They just seem to all bounce into Maudsley's stick, number 8, and then go in the goal. So with that being said, we got to tighten that up a little bit, and the defense has got to do a better job of protecting Chris as we move forward with the goaltending to be.
Chris, how did it feel to be out there today?
The first one was actually pretty good. It all started with my defense, 2 fifth-year guys, and 4th year with Cody. All of them brought my confidence up and helped me out there and kept me calm.
Torrin, can you talk about your game today? 5 goals, really used Sam, Lance, like you had a lot of chemistry out there on the attack line, especially in that first half.
Well, we came out ready to go in the first half. We were all excited to get a jersey on and play another team in a real, meaningful game that would count. And the offense just clicked overall all week in practice. We went hard. We challenged each other to get set, run the right play, make sure everybody was on the same page. And I thought we executed that excellent in the first half. And I came over some adversity in the second half, but it's nice to finish out with a win.
Sam, for you, your first collegiate game, you scored the first goal. How much confidence did that give you to get that one under your belt?
It was definitely a confidence booster. Just a lot of fun being out there with my teammates. Like Torrin said, with the offense, everybody did their job. It just came down to executing, and that's what we did. And it was a great overall team win.
Coach, John Reicherter, his first career goal, really played a lot out there on defense as well. Just talk about his progression in his sophomore year.
Yeah, John, he's been great for us. I mean, he goes against everything that the recruiting process believes in. He was still a 3-sport guy that excelled everywhere as a football all-county guy, a basketball all-county guy, and a lacrosse all-county guy. You just don't see that anymore. And he was a late deciding guy when you hear about all these early, 9th graders and 10th graders deciding. He decided in his senior year. He's a big, strong athlete. We knew that his better days of lacrosse were in front of him when he was starting to play lacrosse all year round. And then last year, it was his freshman year, I think he probably said 7 words his entire year. And now, he's doing a lot of talking with his play. The way he played defense, the way he drives the offense crazy in practice is, you have like a 5th long stick out there when John Reicherter's out there. And for him, we have a little bit of a call when him or Romano or Zappone bring it over the midline and he banged one in the goal. And that is the ultimate gift to a short stick team who never gets mentioned. And hopefully he gets mentioned in some articles tomorrow.
Coach, what do you attribute that big momentum shift in the 3rd quarter when things started to go sour?
Yeah, I would say probably 10-3. They were just they weren't happy, and nor would we. And we, as much as you can talk about it, to 18 and 22-year-olds, you cannot go through it until you experience it. And we knew that they weren't just sitting around putting on their bus clothes and ready to go back to Connecticut. They were formulating a way that they were going to have a comeback. And they beat us out in that third quarter, 3-1, and that hurts. One of our goals is to win every quarter. We certainly did that in the first two, and we didn't win a quarter in the second half. We tied the fourth, but we just got to win each 15-minute game. That's the only guarantee of winning.
Coach, talk about the face-off battle. I think they forced a lot of wing play, ended up edging you guys 13-12 in that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that we probably won. I have to go back to the tape. Again, sometimes you win the ball as the face-off, but you lose possession, and that could have, skewed the stats a little bit in that regard. The one that sticks out at me is, we got out-ground balled on Stewart Stadium, and that is not something that is going to be forgotten this week. I mean, these guys are probably already sulking to my right, but we just don't want to get out-ground balled. That's something that is a telltale of effort, and we need to do a better job of that. Sometimes the face-offs will dictate that stat a little bit, but certainly in regards to this, we got to do a better job of selling out for ground balls.
What do you think of your second midfield today overall?
Yeah, not bad. At times, I thought they were, the flow of the game, I thought they were better early. We need more from Aaron Jones. I thought Bombardman wasn't bad. We're going to get, hopefully, Loazo and Johnston back into the fold a little bit. I thought that Begley was okay. Just okay. Nothing crazy, but just okay. We need a little bit more from Adrian. There's no surprise. Everybody knows who 77 is. And he banged 1 or 2 in, I think. I don't even know how many goals he had, just 1. He had 1 and 2 assists, so we'll take that, but he's got to be able to finish the ball a little bit more for us.
Any more questions? Thank you.
Yes, thank you.